We're reviewing Chinatown's demo. He donated for it. Oh, I already did on my end. Sorry. What the fuck? Okay, it's Mr. Steel, I guess. Alright. Standard stuff. Right here. Heavy can push cart in the start. Sometimes you can spy check. I don't even think, like, but spies nowadays aren't really sitting in places you can really find them. Like, that easily. Let me just to see. Oh, he's still. Oh my god, maybe you should have spy checked. But I think your pyro is probably about to find. I'm going to open this soda. It's probably going to be incredibly loud, so you've been forewarned. Okay. You should probably spray around for spy over here. Pretty safe from snipers. And you definitely would have found this guy because, oh, look at this. Honestly, like, when I get out of spawn, I do a swoop. I check every, like, little bit of high ground. I do that. I swoop that entire thing. I spray that little thing a bit. Then I check this spot and these rocks and those rocks. Like, let's waste the ammo because I'm going to go push card after anyway. You can also check this sign. I know some spies stand there. It's really risky, but some do. I'll get back to you. Nice hands, by the way. Not much heavy can do at this point until the cart gets really close. So you're doing the right thing here. The other demo and their sniper. Oh, you lost your med though. You can still win this fight. You have way better spawns. I want to see how your team is positioning right now. You guys could probably chase really hard if you wanted to. Your med's on the respawn, right? Yeah, so I guess you can. But you guys are positioned really well. I mean, this is a plat playoff game? Question mark. So I'd hope so. But yeah, you guys are all in pretty good positions. They're getting out at a smart time. You guys are chasing. The med's already out of your sniper sight line. Your med's come back from the spawn, but you guys are all positioned pretty well here. Yeah, pretty much this is fucking clinical, I guess. That's the way to describe it. I like coming from this way, too. I feel like you're going to get stabbed here. I could be wrong, though. You are spy checking a decent amount, though. Like, you're even clearing little flanks. Like, you're spy checking a decent amount. If you get stabbed, like, it's just a timing thing. Your team's rolling over them. Really hardcore. Window pressure is really good, especially since you're doing it while your team's pushing. I would go back to window right now, actually. Especially, they're Ubering it. Yeah. You're doing the right thing here. And your meta's Uber with you. You can just drop down an Uber on them and destroy them, honestly. Oh, yeah, this is fucking... Yeah, this is a crisp... I would shoot the gun, though. I would have shot the gun there. Your team could have killed Eerie. The gun could have potentially been keeping your team out. I would have target prioritized the thing that would have kept your team out from helping you. This is really good aggression. Their team is fucking 4 up. Somehow Spoon missed that stab. But Yoshi's there. Yeah. Your shot med. Yeah, med too, but the med was being body blocked by Eerie. Like, the med, shooting the med as he was running would have been good, but I feel like he was already getting body blocked. Yeah, the med was really low. I was thinking med at first, and then I realized that Eerie's body blocking him, so you shooting Eerie was probably you trying to shoot the med, honestly, in hindsight. I'd probably be working a little more upper right now. But now that you're here protecting Andrew, it's fine. And you're rotating upper when you need to. This is good. Andrew got his threat that you need to protect him from, really. You making them flash is good. You're probably going to die here, but that's kind of expected in a trade like this. Oh, never mind. Okay, there we go. You did enough damage that this trade could go in your favor. It's kind of up to your team. But that was a totally fine sacrifice. I guess, like, the passive play to do there would have been... After you, like, pressured that... I got my... After you killed that, or pressured that scout really hard here, the passive play would have probably been to, like, sit here and try to... And, like, catch the cross angle from getting any further, or, like, shoot down towards cart. Maybe rotate to our cart with your team. But that was an aggressive play, and that was fine. Again, I don't know how your team's main calling, but you did the right aggressive option, I think. We'll do it again. Oh. Yep. Good checking corners, taking upper with your pyro. They fed you a free pick. Perfect. Spy checking immediately after the pick. Was that for your demo? Yeah, okay, okay. Not while it's paused. This is good. You guys have this place completely zoned. Maybe go a little forward, but you're coming back to peel for this to get the spy pressured, which is fine. Yep. I don't know why you guys are giving this up. I guess Yosh is zoning you guys, maybe? I just want to see positioning really quick while you guys backed up there, because I feel like you guys had really good positioning. Is it Yosh? Yeah, oh, okay, okay. Even so, it's not really, like, on you to be the one on the cart, you know? Like, on this point, at least. A heavy on this point on cart is rough. You're doing something that I do all the time, which... And I'm not being hypocritical in saying this, because I do it, like, constantly. And just because it's a habit you wire in. You're spy checking when the spy's dead. He just respawned. I do it all the time. So I'm not trying to be hypocritical because I've been working on it myself. Like, that's been something I've been working on. But just being aware of that will let you you could just fucking bot forward, honestly. Like, when the spy is dead, you don't need to pay attention. But I make the same mistake all the time. Because it's just wired in your head to spy check. Anybody who's played heavy long enough. Like, it's just you can't stop it. This is pre-change, right? I think it's good once it's, like, at the top. Like, once it's... Oh my god, it's so hard to get, like... I think once the card is here, that's when it gets good. But I think when it's down here, it's, like, it's kind of not great. Because... they have enough time to, like, spam you out, you know? Like, you're probably not going to get it up a ramp unless it's this close, in which, like, I don't know. I feel like it's good once it's on this last part, but when it's, like, all the way down here, or, like, down here, it's not as good at all. Because you could be doing more. They'll have enough time to fight you out, but if they don't have enough time to spam you, especially if you're getting healed or going in with a buff, then I don't think it's as good. You could be doing something better until it's like at this point. Oh, yeah, absolutely. No, I agree, but I think, like, if you're doing it in a point where they have enough time to spam you out and then fight your team, it's just not as... It's just less optimal. You can take Bend. Taking Bend, if you can, like... I switch to Mini on this point, because once my team takes the corner, I push Bend. Like, and if you're Tommy versus Mini, assuming you're both playing, you know, optimally, you'll lose. But if you're running Mini, then it's basically just who's getting healed more. Most of the time, their med's going to be around, you know, where Bonesaw is right now. Where June is right now, like over here. So, if you're here with the Mini, with your med at least, like, giving you a buff beforehand, you should win the fight and then have this area, like, claimed and zoned. I can't spacebar while it's paused. I would have to play the demo. See, I'm in free mode right now. Wazda does nothing. That's why I'm using the cursor to circle where I'm talking about and switching POVs. I know it's kind of annoying, but it's the best thing I can do without just playing the demo. Yeah. This is the right thing. Right now. Your team needed to pressure more. You took their focus off, though. Set speed to really low. I could, but I think the camera moves really slow then, too, if I remember correctly. I could try that really quick, though. Let me see if I'm right about this. So 10%. Oh, yeah. Light fucking speed, guys. This is the max speed. Here we go. Whoa! We'll really reflect this. Oh, my momentum. I can't stop. I can't stop. Alright, we're... Yeah. Alright, we're back to normal speed. Where are you? Hold on. Oh, you're dead, right? Yeah, you're back alive. Oh, no. Oh, there you are. Nice set. I'll probably with your team. Oh, they're back there. Okay. I thought they were moving into spiral, but I didn't realize. This is totally good. I don't know if our team's waiting for the card to get closer to move, or if they're waiting for you. I mean, I'm assuming they're waiting for the cart, because I'd hope that if they're going, hey, please come push. Dude, I haven't played Melee in an eternity. I would be awful. Maybe I'd come chill, but it would have to be one of my few free days. Not much you could do. Not much you could do right there. Maybe I would hug this wall instead. Like, it's just less sightlines to worry about. A little safer. But you had really... You kind of got caught, just caught out. It's unfortunate. It happens. I would try to minimize the angles they can spam you from far away, you know? This is... Yeah, that's good backing and repushing from you. I feel like you're gonna get stabbed though, just because I saw Spoo. But like, you're definitely not thinking about it. I probably wouldn't be at this point either. Well, that's unfortunate. If your team is talking about how rampant they're running, I would try to pay less attention to peeking out the window. Even if your team is like close to capping, it's like right there. I would honestly like be more. I would honestly stop. Get out of LOS and just look backwards. You were so low, it didn't matter. But still, like, I wouldn't even... Because it looked like for a second you were thinking about shooting out the window. Maybe the scout just wasn't called. But keeping that area claimed could be better than, you know, the little bit of damage you might do to the gun. Thanks for following, Monkey. Not much to say about this here. I know the boring heavy life when you're waiting for an Uber or anything. This is good from you. This is really good. They're distracted by your team. You're walking up here to help make room. I don't know what Erie's doing over there, but oh yeah, this is fine. And now you have this place claimed. Go get. I would get the health pack. Yep, exactly. Maybe get it. That's not on you, though. Ooh, I don't know about dropping. Yeah, I probably would have stayed upper. Just to have more options. Because that was, like, the fight was... There was stuff going on in the fight, but I feel like dropping there was risky because you knew the heavy was still up top. You knew the heavy was still up top, and you probably could have gotten the frags you got from up top still. Maybe could have gotten out, given them less ult charge, you know? I think it depends on... Usually arrows is best for heavy v heavy. I'd rather be getting... The heavy getting beamed is going to lose to the heavy with the arrows. Most of the time. Unless they start at lower health. If they both start at 450, it's beam until the buff's over and then switch to arrows. Most likely. I think that's optimal. Not that that's going to happen. So generally arrow is just safer, you know? Okay. This is fine by you. Oh, you didn't want to do that. I can tell. You definitely did. You definitely were not trying to do that. I've done that before. I feel you there. Oh, I was really close to that kill. Position here is fine. This is a really good place for Heavy to be. You have options. I don't know if you even meant to drop out that time either, but I guess you did because the card's so close. Pretty clinical gameplay. You're making your head was definitely in the right place on your on your rotates and your spy checking. I don't think you got stabbed once. There was obviously the only thing is like in Spiral, it's generally say unless you're like going for the pack, and I would just do that with my Fist of Steel out just to minimize risk. Unless you're going for the pack, I would try to hug the closer wall. Just because less chance to get hurt. You know, the soldier has to way overcommit to shoot down at you that way, and if someone else is in upper spiral, they can pressure him. But otherwise, you know, your positioning is... It's really hard to, like, criticize it. It's really hard to criticize any Heavy's positioning, especially at this level, because you know the teams are coordinated enough that it could just be part of what they're trying to do. I'm sad here, only because you're not running Brass Beast. I still think it's the best thing to do for Upward First. Probably wrong. I still think it's really good. When you get back into position, if you back up a little bit. I want to see if I can see something really quick. If anyone's back by Playground. So, who else is over here? So, when you sit in this dispenser here, this line... If you have your crosshair to the right of this line on the thing, you are unsnipable. To the left of this is when your head shows, but from here and to the right, you cannot be sniped. So if you have your back to this wall and you line up your crosshair to the right of this, and you just stay revved up and shooting, you can't be sniped, and you can still see over. Not fully, like it's a head glitch, you know. So it's about the angle you get, but this line is the oh, okay. I usually just shoot I usually just spray like up top, like one of these angles. You can just spray over here because usually they go this way. If you just like shoot up top, sometimes they'll catch them trying to do the jump around because they just don't expect that this Heavy to be spraying this specific spot. And I think the Beast is better for to counter the sack and to keep this area clean. Because like when you're on the dispenser, all you really need to worry about is this Spidey clicking on you here, and he's really not going to get you. Yeah. I know. The one rock that they can climb up to you at. And you can't really be sniped unless he manages to get on Pill, right? Like, I think your only angle is Pill. Am I wrong? Yeah, like he would have to get all the way over there, all the way up here to snipe you, so... yeah, no, I know why you're doing this. Oh. Thing is, most spies won't climb up that while you're spraying it. You look like you're dancing, dude. Yeah, so that line, when you're in that spot... Well, maybe to look again. So yeah, that line, that's my marker for when I can get sniped or not. To the right of this line is always safe, as long as you're like straight looking at it, you know? That's true. But I can usually like... If he's playing more over there on the right side, you can always catch the spy on him almost every time. Like if you're looking for it. Especially with the Brass Beast, you'll kill him, like, insta. But that's just a preference thing. Like, we're both heavies at the flat level, you know? So... And also, I also don't plan on getting out of this point. I always stay and die when I'm running Brass Beast. So I can switch to Tomislav here for the forward hold. I know you didn't have a sniper. You honestly might have been able to just hold out till Andrew respawned. Giving that up it's like giving up a whole point because Andrew died. Like, I feel like it might have been better to just try and hold it with cover instead of giving this whole point up, you know? But that's a team thing. What you're doing is fine. I don't know if you're main calling. I'm assuming no. I personally don't like having main call. But yeah, oh yeah. You guys should be shoving back on your out. Yo, Gert! Thanks those, man. This is good support from you. You killed the spy. You don't need a spy check. You could just bot up an exile main call. Okay. This is the bot time. You guys need to take Cliff now. That is really unfortunate. I think, you know what? I think it was because you guys, like, grouped. And that's, again, that's not your fault. But you guys stayed here so... You guys stayed here so long. They were 4 up. You were cleaning cart. Your demo was with you cleaning cart, and nobody went to take Cliff. If your med was on the move, Etni's jump probably would have landed here, like, if you thought you were still there and done nothing effectively. But anyway. Again, that's more of a team thing than a you thing. I don't like pre-sandwiches. That's just me, personally. I guess if he called he was coming back for it, then that makes sense. But I personally don't like pre-sandwiches because I feel like it's so easy for the spy to take. That's an okay contest from you. I think you might have overstayed your welcome a little bit, but it was kind of... It's whatever anyway. You probably could... You went off with sandwiches this match? You seem to be doing good with them. Really? Jesus. Oh, wait, no, I don't think it was 123 minutes. Oh, you mean overall? We didn't. No, we gotta buy. Yeah, eat your sandwich, grab the pack. Grab the pack. Yep. Good sandwich management. You know to use the packs. Your team probably knows to come to you for it. Andrew is... Yeah, there's no saving him. He was so fucking forward. I probably would have been pre-firing, peeking that corner. I'm saying this like, I probably would have been fucking up, right? Like, I'm not saying I would have been playing perfectly. I think, like, in that area, I'm basically always pre-firing. There's a thing, this is kind of irrelevant, because you don't need to do it anymore, but you can, if you turn your back while you pre-fire a corner, like, if you're trying to pre-fire and have them not know you're there, you can pre-fire, like, you can shoot while walking. Here, I'm gonna stand up to show you guys this. You can, let's say the middle of the camera is the choke, right? Is this the sideway? It's like middle camera stroke, so you can walk basically backwards, and then a 180 as soon as you cross the middle thing. As soon as you cross the doorway, you 180. And they don't see your muzzle flash through the wall. So like you can kind of do that while peeking there. It's pretty risky and bend only because who the fuck knows what's going to be on the other side. You know, while you're moonwalking to the door, the heavy could be there. But it does work a lot in that area. I still don't know why Andrew was there though. You're staying alive and playing like really well this match though. You saw the heavy, you know there's fucking nothing you can do. 7 might be dying here. Yeah. This is traded. You taking the pack is actually really good, because you're just like, not only are you, I probably would have tried to stay up there, but I guess you're against Yosh, right? Like, it's risky. It's good by you. Can't do much in main. You got a free pick on Etni because you're positioned here. Just get re-healed. The pirate got baited and trying to chase you too, but no one was there to clean up. don't know how much ammo you have, but you must have been low. Oh, and Spook gave you guys a saw. This is really good for you guys so far. I'd probably keep playing under. Get your 450. You have crit heals. I would tell your mid that. I guess you got... Oh, never mind. You guys are Ubering in aggressively, probably. If your team is Ubering in really aggressive right now... Oh, no, no. You should get your crit heal 450. Welcome back, man. That place isn't bad. It's not bad. You shouldn't do it ideally, but, like, you shouldn't be going out of your way to do it, but I don't think it's bad. I haven't had much to pause about, because I really haven't seen anything that was, like, that bad that I need to mention. Like, you guys are playing fine. I do think you need to be a little more, maybe be a little more vocal about your med if you've been 300 for, if you haven't taken damage for a while, like, if he can crit buff you, that's good for you, like, good for you, good for him, and you can, like, kind of, you could have bullied under a bit if you had a 450 buff, but you were stuck at 300 the whole time, because I'm not sure if they wanted to Uber and didn't. Good change of focus. You started shooting split because Eerie was Fist of Stealing, but he was Girardi'd and he was pushing the cart. That was a really good, like, insta-turn from you. Not much you could do there. You guys were getting really overwhelmed, and you're going to win this because of the focus you took. Wow. Marty, I want to review you. I want to rewatch this demo. I want to review you. I could do that. Oh, I'm at 7. What the fuck? Oh, wow, you killed that knee. I'm sorry. I was clicked off. Good go from you. This seems dumb, but I would crouch here to get more cover. It seems really dumb, but you probably could have crouched. Now, they didn't shoot at you, so it was fine. But I think you can crouch there and get the same amount of damage while still being in cover. Yeah, this is your match versus Etney. Your last bullet? Jesus. Well, they're really fucking feeding in. Well, this can't be it, because you definitely have enough bullets. I don't know about your positioning right now. You're one air blast away from fucked. Yeah, yeah, okay. You know that, too. I didn't know if you needed to drop down there, but... Rotate and shoot the mini? Yeah, okay. Dude, okay, the healing mini update was the worst thing ever to happen to this game, just saying. Good fucking suicide there by 7. Again, you're just putting on a... You're just playing really clinically, really safe. Like, there's some drop downs that were questionable on this map, but I'm not sure how, like, your team is calling this, how your team is trying to play it. That's just unfortunate. You literally, like, I mean, you tracked that and you didn't track it perfectly. You're never going to track your target 100% perfectly, but you did a shitload of damage. Unfortunate that Yosh was there, too. Switch target to the Girardi'd one. Awesome. Yep. Anytime you can get no damage fall off on a target at long range, you fucking take it. It does. You do so much damage when you have crits or they're critted or anything. Oh, what's up, nice? They're gonna let the car go back? Oh, man. Wow, this is bad they're letting the car go back. They should have just been decloaking on it, honestly. Alright, the bot begins. You guys don't have yet, but you can still spam this. Yep. So you know there's no spy to worry about. He's going to have to rush cart. You're just pumping out damage. This is pretty much the best. Holy fuck. What do you mean I'm determined? Wait, where am I committed? Committed to what? Oh, dude, that was an anus clencher. That was 100% an fucking ass clencher. Jesus. What's good, Exa? That was really risky. Wait a minute, am I? Yo! I'm in the game. It's real. What's gonna do here?